Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andreas Vitsentzatos. I'm the COO of SkinVision, and today we will talk about skin cancer. Before I start my presentation, I would like to ask a couple of questions to the audience. Please raise your hand if you've been to a dermatologist or a GP to check your skin in the last 3 months. Okay, a few hands. What about the last year? Okay, a few more. Last 3 years? All right, almost a full house. That's great. Before starting the presentation, I'd like to share 3 quick facts about skin cancer. The first fact is that 1 out of 5 people will develop skin cancer in their life. So looking at this room, about 10 to 15 people. Fact number 2, there are different types of skin cancers. Not all of them are dangerous, but there's one that you need to remember. It's called melanoma. Why it's dangerous? Because it can be deadly. And this fun fact number 3, or fun fact, try to end on a positive note, is that a melanoma, if detected early, the patient has a survival rate of 99%. So even though we talk about cancer, it's good to take care of the skin, and I'll explain to you why now in this presentation. So we have a big problem, a big global problem, and it starts by 2 defining factors. The first one is that populations are getting older, are growing, and people in those populations are more health conscious, meaning that they want to take care of their health and therefore require more and more the assistance of a professional. At the same time, we see a decrease in the supply of the healthcare professionals, particularly the specialists where the dermatologists fall. So you can imagine that the combination of an increase in demand and a decrease in supply creates 2 things. 1, very strong pressure on the healthcare system, and 2, an increase in healthcare costs. And this is why we developed SkinVision. SkinVision is a mobile app that, through AI, can help detect skin cancer early. The application is pretty straightforward. You take your phone, you take a picture, you have 2 outcomes, a low-risk outcome, where we recommend you to sit back and take another picture in 3 months, or a high risk, where we invite you to go to the dermatologist. And the strategy that we do is through this flywheel. We first want to create awareness. We know that the awareness of skin cancer is not that high. So we partner with melanoma associations, we partner with health insurance company to create as much information as possible. From there, we invite the users to act, and that means to download SkinVision, check their skin through the comfort of their home. In case you have a high risk, we then invite them to the doctor so that they can get checked by a professional. And finally, we invite them to share their stories, because we know that by sharing your own personal story is by far the biggest impact that you can have. And of course, the more you repeat the circle, the bigger the audience and the population gets. Now, let me show you what it means in a real example. This is based from a Dutch insurance company. In 2023, the population of that Dutch insurance company took 225,000 skin checks. And those are all the spots that you see on this map. SkinVision referred actually 20,000 to the doctor, so that's a bit less than 10% of the whole CZ population. And out of those 20,000 referrals, there were confirmed 1,500 different types of skin cancers. So this slide does not only show that we can detect skin cancer, but this slide shows that we prevented 200,000 visits to the dermatologist. And this is actually a very powerful tool, because it will help not only the dermatologist, but the healthcare system. Now, the reason why SkinVision is unique is because we've developed it with a very user-centric approach. The app can be used by everyone in this room, including the professionals. And the reason why we are proud of this app is because this app can be scalable. Thinking geographically, we can spread it all across the world, but also from a technological point of view. We can start with skin cancer, but you can also imagine that this can go beyond skin cancer and talk about skin health. Now, the company was founded in 2012, and the product was commercialized in 2019. Since 2019, we have 2 million users and detected 50,000 skin cancers. The way that the model works is we have a B2B2C channel and a B2C. At the moment, the B2B2C accounts of 80% of the number, both in terms of revenues and users. And this is just a list of the B2B2C or the B2B partners that we work with. We work primarily with health insurance company. And the reason why we work with health insurance company is because they can provide the SkinVision service for free to their population. We are a Dutch company, so of course, Netherlands is our stronghold. And with all those Dutch health insurance company, we can provide SkinVision for free for half of the Dutch population. Tomorrow, if they have a Dutch population download SkinVision, they can use it immediately. We also work with other type of B2B partners, just like La Roche-Posay. We have been working with them for 2 years because we have a similar objective, and that objective is to increase the awareness of skin cancer and to act to protect your skin. So with them, we're doing different market rollouts, studies, and strategic projects because we see a lot of overlap in what we want to do. And the reason why we're here today is because we want to understand what is the French market looks like. We believe we have an opportunity to enter the French market. And of course, our goal is to reach 250,000 lives. So we're just at the beginning, and our motto is to bring the right individual to the right doctor at the right time. We are part of the Dutch booth, booth 12. Please come by. I'll be very happy to give you a demonstration of how the app works and also give you free access of 3 days so you can test it at the comfort of your home. Thank you very much. Any questions? Yes.
How does it work behind? Is it like machine learning from a different case of, for example, melanoma, and then comparing? What's the technology?
So we have a database of 5 million pictures. So whenever you take a picture, it gets automatically compared to the database, and that's why you have an immediate assessment on the spot of whether you have a low or high risk. Now, of course, the technology is on the AI, but we know that when we talk about health data, some people might be a bit suspicious about whether AI can be now my new doctor. So we have a second line of defense. So we have a team of dermatologists. Half of them are based in Europe, the other one in South America, that also check to make sure that the algorithm then provides the right recommendation. Yes?
Is your tool as effective on all kinds of skin tones?
Good question. As of this year, yes. So of course, we use the Monk scale, but yeah, same concept, of course. We developed this year in order to be an inclusive service of everyone. Of course, historically, given that the company is based on the Netherlands, we were more focused on skin type 1, 2, 3, 4. But now, given that we want this to be global product and everyone to use this service, we are using it. We can use it for all skin types. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Do you see them as competitors, or do you see it as complementary systems?
I don't see them particularly as competitors because these are the big machines that professionals use. We developed this app for people like you and me that can use it every day. I see this as an additional tool for individuals to help take take care of the skin. You had another question?
Do you need to target like one, I don't know the name, one
Spot?
Or can you scan the body?
At the moment, it's one spot.
Okay.
Every spot is different, of course. Every spot has its own story. So in case you have many spots, just like myself, it takes a bit of time to scan it. But let's say in the near future, we are also thinking of, given that you take it with your camera of your phone, you can put it on selfie mode and maybe direct into certain parts of your body to scan it all immediately together. Any last question? We have 30 seconds left. No? Yes?
Do you have any use case for the dermatologist? Because why would the doctor need to use your application if he's already there? That's what I mean.
So the doctor the way the doctor doesn't use the application, I mean, it could, it's in own clinic, but this application helps the doctors to kind of triage the people, right? If you go back to the body map slide, you had 200,000 people that want to visit the dermatologist. At the end of the day, only 10% went. So it's a tool that dermatologists could consider to partner with in order to reduce the workload and the pressure on his work or her work. All right, I think we're up. Thank you everyone.